So the chant here is no ceasefire, no vote. Does that apply to you? Are you rethinking how you might vote?
I think everybody's thinking that. None of the parties represent us. And what they're doing in Gaza is what they want to do to all of us. I mean, with things like the Rwanda plan, that's of a piece with what's going on in Gaza. They want people to die, drowned, and just have their lives destroyed. And we say no to that because all our lives are valuable, all our lives count. And we start with women and children who keep everything going in these catastrophes and are the least represented and the least resourced. So we're really standing with the mothers to defend ourselves. They're criminals and they're ready for people to die, but the movement is here to stop them. Worldwide, internationally, thousands and millions of people have taken to the streets, and that's going to change the leaders and the so-called people in charge.
What would you like to see happen, like beyond just a ceasefire?
Well, first of all, we're with the mothers, the women and children in Gaza. They're the most impacted. Something like 20,000 children have been killed. Countless people are missing in the rubble. So the first thing is ceasefire, immediate aid, and then justice for Palestinians. And the Palestinians will tell us how that justice should unfold. But they have to have their land back, they have to have their rights, and we have to get rid of the apartheid regime in Israel. They ended it in South Africa, and it's got to go in Israel. And people of color, we have a particular responsibility to be out on the streets and supporting Palestinian people until they win, because we're not free until Palestine is free.
Are you hopeful about anything?
I'm hopeful about everything because this movement on the streets can change everything. We've come together in a way we haven't been in a very long time. I see all kinds of people from all kinds of backgrounds, and people are glad to be together and determined. People have been out week after week with their friends, with their families, with children in buggies, Parents for Palestine. I mean, there's been fantastic organizing. The International Jewish Anti-Zionist Network has been organizing and calling out the Zionists and speaking against those who support Israel. So there's lots to be cheerful about. At the same time, we grieve, we are horrified, we're devastated about Gaza. It's unbearable. I mean, words can't express what's going on, but we have those two things in our hearts, hope and horror.